chances are if you're watching this, you probably just started going to the gym or working out regularly pretty soon. Today in this video, I'm gonna be telling y'all the basics, the fundamentals, and everything you need to know for lifting weights, getting right, eating what you should. I'm gonna be making sure y'all get your diet right, your lifts right, so you can make the most progress that you can, especially early on, because let me tell you, that early on phase, that first phase when you start lifting is very important. If you can use your beginning stage, your beginning phase really right, it can catapult you on to a lot of progress early on. Now, excuse me if I'm looking a little off, if I look a little crusty, dusty, whatnot. My allergies are stupid. Y'all know it's springtime. If you don't know me, I am allergic to everything. I'm allergic to every single thing on this planet. So if you hear me sniffling, if I sneeze, if I cough, if I just sound off, that's why. The first thing I'm gonna talk to y'all about is your diet. There's two types of beginners in my mind. There's the people that wanna gain weight to build muscle, the hard gainers, the skinny people, like how I was. You know, overweight people trying to slim down, trying to lean bulk, cut, whatever, trying to gain muscle and also lose weight. I'm gonna get to y'all as well. Or just the people that are in between. There's one. How many was that? 5? Tweeners that are still trying to lift weights and make progresses. If you are a hard gainer, listen, pay attention closely. If you are a hard gainer, just now getting into the gym, you need to dirty bulk. There's no ifs, ands, or buts. No coconuts. You need to dirty bulk. For y'all that don't know what dirty bulking is, it's basically being in kind of an aggressive calorie surplus, maybe a 500, 600, 700 calorie surplus, while eating basically whatever you want, eating whatever you see, put it in your mouth. You feel me? Now, the reason why I suggest this as opposed to lean bulking is because when you're a beginner and when you're kind of new to all this diet, training stuff, lean bulking can be very intimidating. It's more geared, I want to say it's more geared towards advanced, but it's more intermediate based. You feel me? Tracking your macros, tracking your calories. Beginners don't know how to do all that, and it can be very intimidating and can even put some people off, you know? Yes, it is the healthier route. A more effective and a more beginner friendly route is going to be dirty bulking because there's not really too much macro tracking involved. Yes, you can track your calories, and it'll be a lot easier to track your calories through dirty bulking. You don't have to put too much thought into whatever you're eating. This is also going to help your newbie gain phase, because when you're lifting, when you start lifting, which I'll talk about later, when you start lifting and you have all these calories to help you, you're gonna gain, not only you're gonna gain muscle because you're a noob, and even more progress because you have the calories, you have the food that you're eating. You know, your strength is gonna catapult, gonna skyrocket because you're eating all of these calories. You know, if you're somebody that's overweight, you might not want to hear this because everybody says this, but it's literally the facts, it's the truth. You gotta be in a calorie surplus. Now, you don't have to be an aggressive, super horrible calorie surplus of like 800, 1,000 calories, but you want to be in a slight, maybe 400, 500 calorie deficit with weight training. Prioritize weight training. I'm gonna get to in the next category, but a lot of people have the misconception that you need to put cardio. When you're overweight, to lose weight, you need to put cardio over weight training, and that's not the case. That's not true. But you need to be in a calorie surplus, or you need to be in a calorie deficit while trying to eat the most protein dense, most macro friendly foods. You know, you don't want to be in a calorie deficit eating junk food. While yes, you will lose weight doing that, you'll still put on fat because the food isn't, you know, as good for you and contains a lot of fat. So you want to eat a lot of food that's macro friendly, healthy, clean, whole foods in a deficit. The next part is training. If you're somebody that's new to the gym, I'm gonna recommend a 3-day split with full body workouts. That's it, just 3 days out the week, full body workouts to build your foundation. You can either go Monday, Wednesday, Thursday, giving you 1 day of rest in between, or you can go Monday, Thursday, Sunday, giving you 2 days of rest in between. While you're in the gym, don't make the mistake that I did early on, which is prioritizing machines over free weights, bro. I used to walk into the gym, literally just hit machines only. and then leave, bro. You are not maximizing your time if you just, especially as a beginner, if you just going into the gym, hitting free weight or hitting machines, and that's it, bro. You're wasting your time, point blank period, and you're not even making gains doing that. What you need to be prioritizing is compound lift free weights, bro. Compounds are squat, bench, deadlifts, any exercise, any movement that hits multiple muscle groups in one exercise. So for example, a bench press, it not only hits your chest, it hits your triceps, your shoulders, your upper chest, all of that, right? While also using your core to stabilize the lift. Same with squats. You're using your glutes, you're using your hamstrings, your your thighs, you feel me? Like, and your lower back. Multiple muscle groups at one time. You're getting more bang for your buck. Prioritize the compound lifts, prioritize the lifts that are gonna hit multiple muscle groups. Because think about it in this sense, if you're only there for a certain amount of time, don't you want to hit as much muscles as possible, especially if you're only lifting three days out the week, so you don't have time to really isolate a movement, isolate a muscle, and go towards the isolation movements. Also, when you do these compounds, I recommend you do a 5x5, which is 5 sets of 5 reps. As a beginner, you should be prioritizing your strength over hypertrophy, really, because you can get big muscle, like you can have big muscles but not be strong, and you don't want that. You want to be strong and then get big muscles type shit, you feel me? What building this foundation of strength is going to do, it's going to, one, because you're already in the calorie deficit, or you're already in the calorie surplus if you're a hard gainer, it's going to catapult your results. You know, you're going to see better results, you're going to see better, easier lifts with more heavy weight, because when you're a noob and you're on a aggressive calorie surplus, so you have the fuel in you to do that. 5 sets allows you to practice more. Like, yeah, you're gonna get stronger, but 5 sets of one exercise, you're gonna get your practice right. You're gonna get the mechanics down, and you're gonna get the form right. So I highly recommend, whatever you're doing, do 5 sets of the compound. So 5 squats, 5 sets of 5 squats, 5 sets of 5 bench, 5 of 5 deadlift. If you do that, that's optional. I've never really deadlifted. Risks outweigh the rewards, in my opinion, and it's a lot easier to ego lift on the deadlift. That's a story for a whole other time. Even if you're somebody losing weight, you're in a calorie deficit, you still need to be doing 5 sets of 5, prioritizing the strength over hypertrophy. Because if you're somebody that's already a higher body fat and you're a higher weight, more likely than not, you're gonna already be able to push weight. You feel me? You're already gonna be kind of strong because you're bigger. Not saying that all the time, but that's kind of how it is, right? So you need to be using that to, you know, push weight as much as you can. So 5 sets of 5 on the main compounds. And then once you kind of get out that beginner phase, you kind of have a sense of what you're doing, then you can put together a real program or start investing in some other programs or splits like PPL or, you know, upper lower or some things like that. It's just do the full body 3 days a week once you kind of get a feel for the gym and what it's about, and you kind of have some practice with the main lifts, and then after that you can add some isolation movements and whatever and other splits. But yeah, that's basically it, man. Oh no, and real quick, other than that, make sure your hydration and your sleep is on point for maximum results. Man, I can't tell you how much time I wasted by neglecting these, man. Make sure you're drinking at least a gallon of water a day, and you're sleeping 7 to 8 hours for maximum results. Promise you. If you're not doing one of these, if you're not optimizing these, yeah, you might make some results, but you're not going to make as much as you could be making. And this is so important, especially when you first start. If you get your diet right, if you get the food right, if you get the sleep right, if you get the hydration right, along with everything else I just mentioned, bro, nah, you're going to be a beast. But yeah, this is the video. I hope y'all y'all enjoy. Make sure y'all share it to help somebody, put somebody on. And yeah, that's it. Like, comment, subscribe. Just go up here. I'm out.